Here's an overhaul on a Stargate. This man brought this thing in here, and it was on its last legs, sort of like me anyway. But we brought this one back to life. They had already taken out the front where the bottom coin door was. So this is plywood here that we finished off. I couldn't do anything with that, but we painted it with a high gloss black. The artwork was totally destroyed.
No paint pen could save it, huh?
I think they painted it with a spatula. It was just awful. But that's all been fixed. We put yellow T-molding to accent the yellow in the Stargate. This is original marquee and its original monitor glaze. We had to change the overlay. Arcade Shops sells this exact duplicate. I've seen some of these overlays out there that are not the original ones. They have funky artwork on them. If you want the original one, Arcade Shops has them. All new buttons on the control panel. We also have the coin lights fixed again. I'm going to show you what we did. You can see how clear the picture is. We did a lot of work on the bottom of this game was falling apart. We have 4 new casters and blocks of wood to make the game secure again. We took out the old goofy power supply. It was hog-wired. It was a mess. The new power supply, when we put these in, we actually hook them up so there's a connector. So if this power supply ever fails, the owner can change the connector. We put a fuse in for the coin lights so it doesn't short out the power supply. So if you're changing those bulbs, the wire gets stuck or something goes wrong, the 1 amp fuse will blow rather than back up into your power supply. We like this supply because it's nice and big and it has a nice fan in it to keep it running cool. This powers the logic board. You have to change this connector on all these Williams games. You have to. Brand new connector with the new triuricon pins that grip the little pins all 3 sides, then this board will never go bad again. We cleaned all the RAM chips. They're running as cool as they can. As you know, this game, they cook. You can sometimes cook eggs on them, but they're running just about normal. Lithium battery instead of the 3-pack of AA's that leak. We reflowed solder on all these connectors around the board. Recrimped the ribbons. You have to push these connectors in to make sure the ribbon's nice and tight again. And we did a tube on this. Soundboard, and the customer, we had to give him another board. We couldn't fix his board. It was blown up. And here's a replacement board with a new filter cap so it'll run dependably. Obviously, we cleaned up the whole bottom. The G07 monitor. The picture's gorgeous, and there was virtually no burn-in. But of course, the chassis was a mess. We've changed all the filter capacitors, the new high voltage in the back. Everybody's hoping I'm going to get a zap because it's still on. That's new. New flyback, of course. We also changed the. We did the sync mod just in case to get rid of that goofy curl. And there is a new vertical resistor back there. I don't think you can see it, the white one. Those are all the parts you have to change on G07s. Frankie, the camera's supposed to stay on me.
People have thrown up enough today.
Anyway. Now, this overhaul, I think this overhaul was $650.
So what we'll do is we'll take it to the auction and put it up for a buy it now for $9 grand.
$9 grand?
Yeah. We'll give him half price off today.
No, it's an overhaul. The customer's picking this up on Saturday. I think he's going to be very happy.
I think he'd be happier if you handed him $9 grand.
Ooh. I think he's going to be very happy. He's not going to recognize how nice it looks from what he brought to us. So this one is done. We have more coming. We have a Super Checks coming, a Medusa pinball, and Bad Girls. We're doing the final checkout on Bad Girls.
Getting fixed by
and another ice cold beer. Another ice cold beer. This is, we just finished the cabinet. A Punch Out, another Simpsons, a 4-player Atari football, another Millionaire, our 3rd one in 2 months.
2 millionaires right next to each other.
And an extensive restoration, somebody's Fireball Classic. Oh my gosh, is this a mess. Look at the fade on this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's all torn. Look at this. There's no yellow. This is partially yellow. We're going to make this beautiful.
Get the paint pens out.
I'll do pink pens. Yeah, oh yeah, we wouldn't think of using paint. Thank you, Frank.
Thank you.
We're in the yellow pages under amusements.
Living is good, isn't it, folks? That's all for now. Good night.